stocks our strategists feel are poised to deliver positive returns are featured now in their top stock picks of the week.
More interesting choices on this week's top stock pick list. We're joined this time around by our ETF Research Director, Nina Mishra, our Research Coordinator, Brian Hamilton, and stock strategist, Dave Bartosiak. Nina, we're going to start with you as far as the rotation here. You've got Cooper Tire.
Yes, as the name suggests, they are manufacturers of tires
yes.
for passenger cars and light trucks. And by sales volume, they are the 5th largest in the US and 12th largest in the world.
So what makes them a top pick?
Because these low oil prices, tire manufacturers are big beneficiaries. Crude oil is the primary raw material for synthetic rubber, which is used for making these tires.
Yeah.
So input costs go down and demand for tires goes up because people obviously drive more and they need more tires. So their results, which they reported, I think in the 3rd week of February, beat both on top and bottom lines. And if you look at detailed estimates, analysts have been raising their estimates significantly after the results. And if you scroll up to the top of the home page, you will see that in addition to a top Zacks rank of strong buy, they also have style scores of A for value, A for growth, A for momentum, and VGM score of A, obviously.
What else do you want?
Yes, exactly. And you scroll down a little bit, even the industry rank is 4 out of 265 Zacks industries, which is top 2%. So you're getting a combination of a top Zacks stock rank, top style scores, and a top industry rank. So that itself makes the stock worth a look. And in addition to all these excellent growth potential, these people have been raising their dividends. They have been returning a lot of cash to shareholders via dividends and share buybacks. Recently, they announced their 176th consecutive quarterly dividend.
Wow.
And also increase the share buyback authorization. So I think the upside potential for this stock is good, and stock is definitely worth a look.
All right, Brian, I'm almost afraid to ask on this one, but you've got Smith & Wesson.
Yeah, Smith & Wesson.
What's going through your mind? That's what we need to know.
Well, Smith & Wesson recently reported earnings where they beat both the top and bottom line significantly, and the stock saw a nice price appreciation after that. But a earnings report by Sportsman's Warehouse indicated and suggested that firearm sales actually declined in February. Well, that sent Smith & Wesson shares down over 9% last week. But when you actually start looking through some of the more numbers, that report seems a little fuzzy because the FBI did 2.6 million federal firearm background checks in February. And while technically down, it's down from a record of 3.3 million December 2015. The FBI also said that they did 23.1 million firearm background checks last year and expect that number to increase by 6.5%. So that kind of alleviated a lot of the worries. In the last couple of days, Smith & Wesson has seen a nice bounce back. Now, if you check out their price and EPS to price chart, you'll see this is absolutely amazing. They have 19 consecutive quarters of beating the EPS. You have to go back to 2011 to see the last time they missed. Now, given this good news, if we go over to the detailed estimate section, you will notice that we have unanimous consensus increasing estimates over the last 30 days for the next quarter, 2016 and 2017. So the initial worries of the decrease in gun sales in February were way blown out of proportion, and Smith & Wesson is seeing a nice bounce back from the 9%. So they have, for 2016, excellent growth, continued growth for the entire year and into 2017.
And that last week you referred to, I believe, is the week of March the 21st?
Correct.
Right?
Yeah.
All right, Dave, you have an interesting company, a testing solutions company. Do you bring as many factoids to the table?
Mine's just boring, I guess. I mean, I heard Cooper Tire, all I could think of was drag racing, right? And then he's talking about, blowing stuff up with guns. Mistras Group is it's a non-destructive testing company, right? that helps. It's an infrastructure play. So what happens is
non-destructive testing.
so you don't break it when you test it.
Oh,
right?
okay. I thought, but I had to ask.
Yeah, something like that.
All right.
So what they do is, let's say like you're a big power company, right? And you gotta keep tabs on all your equipment, make sure nothing's blowing up and everything's okay. Mistras Group helps you kind of keep tabs and test on different parts of your layout, your infrastructure. So it's kind of piggybacked on this rally that we've seen in utility stocks. They've been the best performing stock so far this year. Last time I checked, it was like a 12.6% gain on the utility sector, but that was a couple days ago, so maybe that changed yesterday. Who knows? But now we're taking a look here at Mistras Group. Ticker's MG, and of course I'm the chart guy. Lines on charts, and now you gave me a tool where I can actually draw. I went back 5 years just so you could see this kind of peak here in May of 2012 above $27. That's kind of the area that we're approaching right now. We had this nice little bounce on earnings. Here's this earnings gap up in September, October, and then we had this nice little trend line developed, right? Then we got into this channel, and now we're breaking through the top end of the channel. So that's very bullish when you break through the top end of what is an already bullish channel. A little bit of concern, though, maybe we're running out of gas because we are reaching multi-year highs, but that's a good problem to have.
All right, thank you all for that. It's always fun here at the Top Stock Pick Desk. Never at a loss for information, and we're never at a loss for stock information on our website either. So if you haven't gotten over to Zacks.com yet to check that information out, stock commentary, picks, stock picking strategies, get on over. You can link to it all right off the home page. With everyone here, I'm Terry Ruffalo.